on that occasion, Rob Bickerman.
And there was loads of conversations in the build-up to this event here in Cape Town about the significance of those moments for both of these teams. Wonderful videos you can catch on the social media channels at World Rugby Sevens, and these two teams, as with the last game, not where they want to be, but they know they've still got a chance to represent their country. Sadly, for many, perhaps not many more opportunities to do that. The cyclical nature of both World Cups and Olympics means that these players perhaps lose that impetus to carry on playing. Jordan Way, the referee, in the middle. This is going to be an intriguing battle with these two teams.
Kenya, so well supported as we get brilliant scenes here at the Cape Town Stadium. Capacity 55,000 there, flooding in later today. This action goes all the way to 11 p.m. local time. Kenya kicking off. Samuel Oliech from right to left in the men's challenger quarter-final, and that is an error from the start.
I was not happy with that one. Well, head shake from Oliech. Many teams choosing to take the scrum. So Scotland have been really building. For them, their programme ends after this World Cup. Becomes part of a GB setup. Still a fair few TBCs around that. But any Scottish fans watching on, last time for a while they'll be seeing the thistle on the chest of these players.
One of those stars, Kalim Barreto, scored the 7th try of the year. Frondale was involved there on the end of that. Free kick.
He's trying to straight through.
What a bit of curation that was from Barreto. Love seeing what he pulled out in London, out the back door.
Scrum.
It's what you want from Sevens. Highlight version of the game. Frondale as ever in the trail to pick it up and truck it in.
Yeah, got to make sure we hook for it.
And Kenya got a feel for them at times. 3 or 4 times yesterday in the game.
A little bit more
they fell over without the wrong boots on. Heartbreaking, but it's those little tiny moments that can make big impacts in games like that.
Great to get the analysis of former England Sevens captain Rob Bickerman. I'm Dallin Stanford, and welcome wherever you're tuning in for this brilliant 8th edition of the Sevens World Cup. Omondi goes quickly and gets it to Nelson Oyu. Oyu against 2 would-be tacklers. Billy Odhiambo, future president of Kenya. And as he says to us on his bio sheets, gives it to Vincent Onyala. Now they come up the middle. Herman Hamwa gets them revving. And the Shuja Sevens get their crowd on their feet.
That's quality from Humwa. Imagine being the next person on the conveyor belt to take the famed number 8 shirt for Kenya. Andrew Omonde's worn it for so many years, and that is typical Omonde style for a man creating his own impact in the game of Sevens. Humwa, traditional number 8, line of rugby, might be Sevens, but that's a decent outcome. And how about the dive? Feet over chest, and look what it means.
They are so brilliant to watch. At any stadium around the world, you'll see thousands of Kenyan flags.
If ever you do come to a Sevens event, seek them out. You will not be shy of entertainment.
Just don't do what I did and go missing for 3 days. It was a brilliant party. That's one thing for sure. As Scotland, though, get this off the restart. Harvey Elms goes wide. Big hit there on Lee Jones. Veteran, 34 years of age. Barreto just too much in front of him. Frondale gets missed. The bounce ball skips up on this turf. And it's there.
Don't lift!
Knocked down. Finally comes away with Paddy Kelly. It's all a bit messy. Finally Barreto has it for the Scottish side. Camped near their own goal line. Whipped wide. Matt Davidson goes to Lee Jones. Odhiambo throws him out of bounds. Ball stays in the field of play. Finn Callahan. Again, it's Barreto trying to lock up space, and that one again not accurate.
And the underpinning of their game yesterday, Scotland, were those unforced errors. I think get it the tennis terminology. Errors happen, of course they do. It's a bit of a wobbly ball. Kelly gets one hand to it just out in front of him. It's the pass that's just not quite right.
Wide on your side's fine.
You can't gamble that close to the line to let it go across you, so he has a go. And this is grade A position for Kenya. The tightness of their backline suggests they're not going to go too wide. And you try and stop a Kenyan flying at you from 5 metres.
A brilliant tactical game last time they met. It was in LA 2 weeks ago. Kenya won 20 points to 10. Omondi, Open side, Oliech, lovely ball. And the future president is in, Billy Odhiambo. Billy the Kid has the second try for Kenya.
Well, he's starting his campaign tray way out in Cape Town.
Okay.
Get the posters made.
We'll just get the comms to turn me up a little bit because you're very quiet. Yeah.
Nice flip to the blind side, 2-on-1. The step in and the slip both combining for weak Scottish defence. That won't be nice viewing for Davison later on. Their own biggest critics, these players. But it's never nice watching those moments. Aside from if they're the fans and you're Kenyan supporting and you're loving that.
Kick from the creator of that try. Oliech stays to the side, 12 points to nothing Kenya, with Billy Odhiambo, the fourth Kenyan to score 100 tries in the series, behind Collins and Jera, Humphrey Kayanga and William Baka.
Countdown clock, top of the shot there, looking good.
Almost back, Hamwa knocks it.
I don't think
Keeping
so.
the pace at 7 high, at 30 seconds to take the kick for the conversion, 30 seconds to start the restart.
Okay.
Everything about this game, dynamic, frenetic, and entertaining. Barreto just getting a little bit of attention from the physio. I hope he's all right.
Scottish fans out here as well.
Femi Sofalami's parents. There we go, big wave. How proud of that. And I'm sure his son will be coming on and carving up the way he does. Not sure whose father that is.
You happy? You happy there?
Well, we know Alvin Otieno, he's not here this weekend, the water buffer, big buffer himself,
much
but
better
some of his
Make sure we're driving square.
Oh, there, nearly.
Much better scrum.
fans are here. The rest of the safari, that's great work. Confusing Rob
Come back
Vickerman
on,
there.
please. Crouch!
Hippo's not a big 5, is it? I don't know.
Find!
Well, 12-0.
Set!
Scotland
Steady.
have possession back, but they're camped in their half. Barreto goes open side with Lee Jones. A bit of work done there is Matt Davidson. And to the breakdown comes Reece Cullen off the bench, and the penalty
He's gone
for him.
offside. Here.
Barreto wants to get things going, get their first score in this game. The winner faces England later today. Fondale goes up against a couple of tacklers as Barreto reloads for the next wave of attack for Scotland. On the front foot, Davidson. Cullen steps in. And all over it is Nelson Oyu. He goes quick for Kenya. Hamwa. The African side throw a lovely little dummy there from Vincent Onyala. He was excellent day one. Onyala's got the legs. And Kenya roaring again.
Well, there's his embrace of the in goal by William Baka. The signs are out. And that was just grit personified. The turnover was key to it. Oyu, the skipper, putting his head down in the dark. And then a couple of phases later, look at this chase. 4-on-4. Barreto feels like he's falling for 15 metres. Gets burnt on the outside by Onyala. And that is looking like a healthy lead to finish off this half for Kenya.
Vincent Onyala made his debut. He was here a few years ago in 2019 at the Cape Town Sevens, and now scoring in a Rugby World Cup event. 17 points to nothing. And that is the half-time whistle here in the Challenge quarter-final. And it's a nice lead here for the Kenyan side. 7th South Africa playing host to the 8th edition here at the Cape Town Sevens. And we have fans all over in their different outfits. Oh, there's some brilliant stuff, isn't there, Rob Vickerman?
They have been running around this place non-stop. Fair play.
Scotland to get us going for the second half. In the men's Challenger quarter-final, the winner will face England around 6 p.m. local time. But they trail 17 points to nothing against Kenya, who received this. William Baka goes up. Big William Baka sets off. Oh, what a powerful fend and take up the restart. And the farmer has them on the front foot. Kenya, big hit coming. Floated over the top to Hamwa. Scored a great try in the first half. Roman Hamwa wrestles Barreto and still going. The power and the strength of these Kenyan forwards. Amondi shifts it away. Billy Odhiambo. What a ball. It's been knocked down. Danger time
Paddy Kelly's gone for that one, 2 minutes, you'll know it. This is ace, isn't it? Vintage Kenya. We don't have to try and run round you, we can run through you. Just bullish stuff from the big guys up front. You get a great view here of what the formation is. The Kenyans going to set this scrum, 6 players going to contest the ball. Scrum half feeds in, usually from the left, to see where the ball's going to fly around. Then it's a 2-on-1 situation with Scotland been down a man.
Kenya's experience coming through. They have the joint most number of returning players from 4 years ago at the last Sevens World Cup. That experience, 6 of their players played at that event.
I do feel as though with that, we talked at the start about the cyclical nature of Sevens, how many opportunities these Kenyan players have in this shirt, and that will definitely mean something to them in the latter stages where it hurts.
Nelson Oyu, man out of Nairobi University, goes straight through. Nelson Oyu, it's a captain's try for Kenya.
Casual stuff from Nelson Oyu. So many times his name has been adored. The headline act, star of the show when they won their series victory. And here he goes on that outside arc. He's so hard to stop. His leg speed is ferocious, frenetic style. Culloden Elm sliced. Kenya looking resplendent here in Africa.
He's done it so many times for his home club, the Nakuru RFC side. And here on the big stage, the Rugby World Cup Sevens, 24 points to nothing. And Nelson Oyu and Kenya, coached by Damien McGrath, who learned some Swahili, who's speaking to his players in their home language.
Yorkshire Swahili, I think it's probably a bit of a slant on it, to be fair.
I think you're probably right there, Rob.
But it'd be great for them. Elder statesmen, they're so experienced in Sevens, the Kenyans. You don't need to overcomplicate things. So for these simple messages about possession, offloading, physicality, Damien McGrath's background in rugby league, perfectly aligned to Sevens rugby. And they're looking really good in this challenge quarter-final. Scotland, unfortunately, just capitulating. These errors really coming at bad times. 6 carries, 21 passes. They've had possession, just not doing enough with it. And it's always the underpinning factor of how Scotland like to play. Width, build possession, but it's just that little bit, a line break they need to get them over. And we've not seen that. Saying that, their best asset, Femi Sofolarin, he's had limited minutes with ball in hand.
Come a little bit closer, please, yeah.
Scotland back to the full complement 7. Both sides played 2 games already. Scotland beat Jamaica yesterday 24-7. Lost to New Zealand around a 16 by 43 points to 5. Where Kenya took out Tonga and lost to Argentina 22-7 in the round of 16. Great vision there of Mondi. Audiyambo, Billy the Kid as he's known, gets a lovely ball back to Mondi. Oyu in there as well. Penalty for Kenya.
Back to Sofolarin. He'll be looking to try and get his hands on the ball. But at the moment, he's going to have to do some defending. Right in the corner. Sharp stuff. Nearly hitting the hot desk.
Lovely kick and touch. 5 out now.
That'd be a good challenge, wouldn't it, if you try and hit the top desk?
Some off, please.
We should go put some people in there first. You saw the camera guy got hit in the head earlier this morning.
Right on the bonds.
Tony Mondi from
the
Mwamba Rugby Club. Looking to get it around from Hamwa.
Release now, knee hit the ground, blue.
Told to release as William Baka.
Hold.
Deals it away. His Cullen flies up on Tony Mondi, the 27-year-old.
Stay last feet, 9.
And he's tracked, but here comes Vincent Onyala with a big dummy. Onyala, rid of 1. Ducks down. Still drives the legs of his. Kenya looking fantastic in this clash. Billy Audiyambo. He's wrestled to the ground by Callum Young.
Half step.
Oliech to Mbaka. Just a direct route. The ball is up now. Oh, Barreto, again, those skills come into play. Brilliant stuff, and the dish also for Scotland. They're going to open up here on the outside. And it's a social media guru, Harvey Elms, chased by Onyala. Oh no, that's no retweet. Not even a like.
I'll tell you what, mate, I'll press the heart button on that tackle. unbelievable stuff. We've seen some tracking down here in Cape Town, but that is one of the best. Barreto, you expect to see some audacious skill set, does so with a one-hand flick, and then the fear ensuing. He'll hear the footsteps, and then they're managing to turn him backwards.
On the 5, please.
That's a mixture of wrestling and rugby all in one.
That's all good.
Vincent Onyala doing on both sides of the ball, scoring unbelievable tries and saving them as well.
And that's at 24-0. Talk about mindset. These Kenyans are revved up.
Well, Rob Bickerman, you've played all over the world. You've played in Sevens World Cups as well. It must be hard to lift yourself up, but not for this Kenyan side.
I'll never certainly say with these teams potentially never been the same again. You're always acutely aware of that as a team. You just enjoy the moment. You're in this space. You're engrossed in it. Steady. You've got to step up whenever you cross that line.
Lindy pops the ball. It's free. Barreto slides on it. Let's chat and check.
Team up, please. Matt, try yes or no?
Stand by,
Jordan. It's a bit messy. The ball got flicked out. Just a case of if the foot of the Kenyan beats Barreto's hand, absolutely fine with that bit of pickpocketry. And the back Barreto scrambles up, gets back on his feet, gets it down with a fist. That's why he's running back. He's good to go. Bottom left shot, he's all ready for the conversion.
Geordie, I have a decision. Yes, you may award the try.
Okay, time back on.
He's a classy player, is Kaleem Barreto. He takes his opportunities when they present themselves. And finally Scotland have themselves on the board.
He creates opportunities, this guy. Enchanting stuff again. It's a little touch, but just flicking that backhand of the scrum half means the ball's on the floor. And he had the wherewithal to get back on his feet, get it down. They'll still have hope. I think it's a long way gone in this game.
We go short, brilliant skills again. Barreto, a one-man show,
you've
but he had the extra roll.
Rolled on the ground.
But if you're running that quick, you're going to roll.
So true. Collins and Jarrah on the field now. The great man played in World Cups in 09, 2013, 2018, and now 2022. What an unbelievable stat. There's the Kenyan legend.
Entry.
Will be his last weekend, or so he says. We'll see what he's up to in 4 years' time.
Entry.
4 World Cups, 12 years spanning. A lot of airtime from that great mind.
Right there.
Not Owsley. Talk about Njira.
Let's go straight away, please.
The Scottish team on a very different journey.
No
Still
subs.
a little bit unknown.
No subs.
24-5. They will play England 6 p.m. local time in the semi-final of the men's challenger side of the competition. Yumbo hit hard.
Never in control.
Scotland with a final say.
No, you've taken it 5 metres.
Wasn't the loudest blow of the whistle, but it's still a yellow card.
I'm going to give the new mark. I can't. Okay. One ball.
Scotland, Rhys Cullen, Harvey Elms. It almost had that try, but then Nyala stopping him. Goes wide. Freddie Owsley's there. As is Callum Young. Another quick tap for Scotland to finish off this game. Rhys Cullen cuts back beautifully and then doesn't throw the best looking pass. And that will bring the full-time whistle in this men's challenger quarter-final. And it's Kenya that will keep going. The Shuja Sevens will march on. And a strong performance here against Scotland. They have won this one by 24 points to 5.